You do have a beautiful voice, but again, you've got the wrong show. This is Acton, California you're calling, and this is not a musical program. And last tonight, it is the week after the election, the votes are counted, and I imagine many of you who have tuned in are very likely feeling the same way I do. Yes, they're celebrating in the streets this week thanks to Donald Trump's defeat and President-elect Biden's wonderful victory. We may have a plunging economy, massive job loss, eviction, and a record number of new cases of the coronavirus. But there's just something heartwarming about finally saying no to the bully we've given our lunch money to for these last 4 years. And it's not lost on me how close a race this was. Were it not for black female voters and the canvassing of volunteer work of heroes like Stacey Abrams, the Black Lives Matter movement, and many, many others, we would have been saying 4 more years to the racism and hatred exemplified by the big sniveling baby hiding under the Oval Office desk right now. I'd like to open the phone lines up again, in lieu of a closing guest. I'd love to hear from you. Win or lose, it is time we return to getting to know each other. Oh, well, here we go. Caller, you are on Acton News Tonight. How was your election week?
Hey, it's Amethyst.
Amy, hi.
Amethyst. My name is Amethyst Rick.
My next-door neighbor and meditation teacher. Sweet woman, but smells like patchouli.
My election has been going very well.
Terrific.
Now that Mercury is direct again.
What delightful nonsense you believe in.
Sure. Rick, I was just calling to see if you had abandoned that garden out back of yours.
Oh, sorry, Amy, I suppose I sort of have. Apparently succulents and vines are more decor than vegetable.
Your vines, they're growing into the foundation, so can I...
You know, you don't have to call the show, Amy. You could have just knocked.
Amethyst, you complete and total...
Oh, lost Amy. Next caller. This is Acton News Tonight. How was your election?
Rick, Aubrey told me you never got the beautiful bouquet I made for you last year. So now I'd like to make you another beautiful...
Darren Silk, you son of a bitch! You know what? I suppose in hindsight, I should not have done this. But a guest on a week like this one, it just seemed so... Okay, last one. Hello, caller.
Is this Rick Falamento?
Yes, you're on with Rick. Should I be regretting this?
I should hope not. Not on a week this positive.
I agree. Thank you, caller. You look familiar. Have we met?
We actually have met a few years ago. Remember me? Xander Christian from the Home and Holiday Network.
Mr. Christian? Yes, I do. Of course I do.
You gave me your audition tape when you were first starting out.
You and every major news program that would see me.
We actually show your VHS tape at the Home and Holiday Christmas party and really get a good chuckle out of it.
So you're saying they still know me?
Would you like to audition for me and for the network?
Like a screen test for a show?
I know exactly what you're thinking.
That this entire year was just a bad dream and I shouldn't have tried the brown acid in college?
I'm really sorry that I have to ask you to test. It's a network thing.
Really?
We want you to interview and celebrate heroes of 2020.
You're saying that you want me, to host a show about the heroes of this year?
Well, the network doesn't know you, but I thought you've got such great experience talking to other people. Only if you're interested.
Do you happen to know Aubrey?
I'm going to have my assistant call your assistant, and we're going to get some stuff done.
Do you have a twin?
Clone.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a clone. I've got a clone. Everybody in the business has a clone. Studio bosses use them all the time.
I can certainly see the intrinsic value.
Ribbon cuttings, public appearances.
You're kidding me.
They're all kind of like the fourth Michael Keaton of multiplicity.
Fascinating. And now, he doesn't talk much, does he?
I gotta go. So look, I'm gonna get you a clone, but first, let's get you a show.
I have a show. I have a show. My God.
You're on Walk of Shame with April and Audrey. This is Audrey Aubrey. How was your night, caller?
Is that what you're calling this? It's no wonder you need my time slot.
Who is this? Dick?
It's Rick, Audrey. It's a hard...
She said what she said.
Look, ladies, I am not calling to fight. You win, I give. You can have my airtime. All of it.
Wait, really?
I got a real job.
With other people?
Oh, just a little show on the Home and Holiday Network, if you've heard of it. It's essentially a done deal.
They're letting you host a show?
I may even get my own clone.
He's got a concussion. Count backwards!
Xander Christian has one. It's wild. It looks just like him, but it barely has enough brain cells to rub together. The technology is not there yet.
Rick! I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much.
And there you have it. I hope you will join me on my next adventure on the Home and Holiday Network, where I can finally cast off these public access shackles to wave a final goodbye to all of... Oh. Z-Diddy, I was just telling my personal assistant to expect your...
Did you make fun of clone?
What?
Did you make fun of the clone, Rick?
I may have poked a little fun at cloning, but I'd certainly never...
Oh, Rick. Never make fun of a clone.
I meant no offense. I promise you.
Have a great day.
You must know how unusual it is.
Plum smart, Rick stupid.
Xander, please.
No show. No show. No show.
Well, what's a week of victory without a little reality peppered in just for good measure?
Rick, Darren again. Thank you so much for giving me that new time slot. April and Audrey called me to tell me that they're going to give me some of...
You know, in ancient Greece, Sisyphus was sentenced to a life in Hades, pushing a rock uphill for all eternity. I may not be a Greek myth, but it seems I am certainly stuck in hell. So for Acton News tonight, and tomorrow night, and very likely for the rest of my life, I am Rick Falamento saying, if you somehow still dream of a better future, please. Oh shit, I gave my show away.
Rick! What's going on?
Deal's off, I made fun of his clone.
Son of a bitch!